Hi everyone, we're going to be making a fun craft today. You guys know I love yarn and I love making things with yarn. So we are going to be making a straw bracelet, okay? This was made with 3 straws. This one was made with 4 straws. The one I'm going to teach you it is going to be made with 3 straws right here, okay? So I'll be right back. The supplies you're going to need is scissors. You're going to need some straws. You're going to need some tape. And you're going to need some yarn. I'll see you back in a minute. Okay, and I also forgot to tell you to get a skewer or something skinny like this where you can push it down in the straw like that, because we're going to have to do that as we get further. Okay, so I hope you have all your supplies. You need some of these straws. I'm going to show you with 2 straws, okay, how to start it. But anyway, if you have a straw like this that has that little bendy part, I need you to cut the bendy part off. So we're going to cut that off. There, we don't need that, all right? So you can make your bracelet with 2 straws. That might be easy to start off with. Then you can gradually go to 3 and then 4, okay? For a bigger bracelet. All right, so let's get started. The yarn that I'm using is Loops and Threads from Michael's Craft Store. And the color is called Party. It has beautiful colors, and it's called variegated yarn, okay? So I don't have to keep changing colors because the colors change automatically. Watch. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Beautiful. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your straws, your 2 straws, and you're going to tape them together just like this. Even though mines are taped already, I'm going to do it just to go through the motion so you can see. So you're going to put both of your straws together. You're not going to cover the top of the straw. You're just going to do about a 1/2 inch right under that part. And then you just tape it together just like that. Okay? And so this part should be open between here. All right, you're just taping this part, not the top. All right, so now what you're going to do is you need 2 arm lengths of yarn. So that means hold your arm out and measure 2 arm lengths of your yarn. Okay, so that's good. You should have 2 arm lengths. Now take one end of your yarn, and what you're going to do is you're going to put it go between the straws. You're putting it right in the middle there. And you're going to tie a knot. Trying to make sure I have it where you can see it. I'm going to tie a knot right back here on top. Do it 2 times. There. That way you know it's going to stay on. So it should look like that. And you don't really need all that string, so you can cut it. Okay? But don't cut it too close, because then it'll come off. All right, so now we're ready to get started. You're going to hold that knot with your finger, and we're going to wrap around the pink one. Going to wrap around the pink one, and then we're going to wrap around the yellow one. But we're going in the middle every time. Wrap around the pink one, wrap around the yellow one, and don't forget to go in between. And this is how it's going to look, okay? So wrap, where we at? We're wrapping around the pink one. And then, wait, did I get stuck? Okay, yeah, we're wrapping around the pink one. Now we're wrapping around the yellow one, okay? The pink, yellow. And you're going in the middle every time you wrap around, okay? Let me show you again. Wrap around the pink, go through the middle. Now you're wrapping around the yellow one, and you're going in the middle. Okay, do it a couple more times. Gotta go in the middle and then push it down so it looks neat like that. Okay, so keep doing that until you get to the top of your straw. Now you don't want to go too far to the top because we're going to need some of this area right here. So you want to go to about right there. Okay, so you can fill up all this area. You can just keep twisting around the straw. Just keep going around. Twist around the yellow, go in the middle. Twist around the pink, go in the middle. Here you go. Just keep going. Keep twisting it and twisting it around the straws. Okay, so I'll see you as it go up. See how it's going up? All right, so yours should be all the way up here, about right here. And then we'll continue. I'll show you what you need to do. I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. And yes, this is not 2 straws. This is 3 straws because I already had this one done. But it was the same thing. So you should have this much space left. And you're going to turn it to the back where you put your first knot. And you're going to put another knot in the back here. So leave some space to put, like you want to poke some of this. I wrapped it around the green straw. And now I'm going to make a knot right here. Okay, I'm going to put a knot back here. All right. Just put your little knot there. Make sure you can see me. All right, so you should have a knot. And once your knot is there, you make sure this knot is tight enough. Because if it's not tight enough, then it'll be ruined. And we don't want that. Okay, now that's tight enough. See? There. And I'm going to cut this extra off. Not too close to the bottom though, because we don't want it to unravel. Okay, so this is how it should look. And don't worry about that because that's going to be on the bottom of your bracelet. Okay? All right, so we're ready to go to the next stage. So what we're going to do, we're going to set this aside. You're going to get your yarn again, and you are going to cut. Let me get my ruler. We're going to do, let's see. I think you should do it longer than, no, 12 inches is good. So do 2 pieces, maybe do 13 inches of yarn. Do about 13 inches of yarn because you want to make sure it's long enough. I'd rather it be too long than not long enough. I need 4 pieces because I actually did the one with 4. All right, but yours is going to be easier because you only did 2. All right, so here we go. You're going to take the first string and you're going to pick this back up. Doesn't matter which side. Now you're going to need your skewer, okay? A toothpick's not going to work because it's too small. So you need something long that can, you know what I also used when I taught this, how to make these in our art class? I taught the kids to use coffee stirrers. That's what we used. So, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to go through the first straw. You're going to push it, the yarn in there. And you know what? This might just go all the way through without me using the skewer. So it depends on your yarn. If you have really, see, there it is. It came to the bottom. All right, so that's what you're going to do. And see why I said I wanted you to make sure it was long enough. So this is the way, that's the first one. Now go ahead and do that to your other one. I've got 4 to do. Well, 3 to do. So get these in here. Oh, I used 3 straws for this one. It's almost there. All right, see it coming on the end there? And then just pull it through. Not all the way through. I almost did that. Now we're going to do one more. I have to do one more. You might be done with yours. We're almost done with this project. But it's fun and it's really nice. Wait till you see the outcome. Come on. Everybody else worked, but okay, so this is when you use your skewer when it wants to give you a problem. See, it pushed it right through. There. right? So now we have all our strings through. Okay, so now the end that does not have the tape. This has the tape on the end. We don't want to work with that end. We want to work with the end that has the no tape on it. So we're going to push this down like that. And then we're going to take these strings and tie a knot toward the bottom of the straws. I want to make sure you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to tie a little knot down here on the bottom. We have to have a knot there. And put the knot close to the straws. So there we go. See, there's your knot. Right there. That's the way we want it. Okay? So now what you do, once you have your knot, is you start pulling. Start pulling these off. And it's okay if it looks like that. That's fine. As long as you keep them together. Okay? See how I'm pulling them off the straw? And it takes a little bit of pressure and time to get it off. Just take your time and start pulling it down. See? It's coming off the straw. Keep pulling. Try to keep them together. That's what I'm doing. And it's going to come off the straw. There. It's off the straw. And there's your bracelet. See how pretty that is? And then there's your straws. You can use them next time. And then you just tie a little knot on this end, right here, on the end. Try to get it as close as you can. And then you could even put beads on these if you want to. I mean, if you want to do more, but I think this is very, very nice. So you're going to fold this in half. And you want to cut your yarn to make them even. Okay? And then I'm going to show you. You put it on your arm like that. And it's a bracelet. See? If you want to tie it, you could measure, have someone help you tie it. Or you can tie a knot yourself. I'm not sure if this is going to fit. And then just cut it right there. So there's your bracelet. You have a nice little bracelet. Let's see if I can fit it. I think I can. See? There you go. All right. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Have a good day. See you next time for another one.
1, 2, 3, 4.